Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS. I am on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm going to start with today's morning show. All right, so according to listen to Stephen G, maybe Stephen Gerrard, the legend of Liverpool, when they talk about the title race, talk about where Liverpool will finish, how Liverpool will do the rest of the other team, because even though Liverpool know they for the league, they still the Champions League, they did the domestic cups, get although they know they the one who did for semi-final, get, but they still the other ones. Now, Babako will talk say Arsenal will win the league. Say him get this feeling. Say Arsenal go win am because according to the Metro, Steven Gerrard makes title prediction and Liverpool claim ahead of Arsenal versus Manchester United game. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular report, Steven Gerrard admits defending champions Liverpool are out of the title race and expects current leaders Arsenal to be crowned Premier League champions. That's a very, very bold statement. Now, when you go further down the report, Gerrard says it is hard to predict what will happen in the title race, but expects Arsenal to end their 22-year wait for a Premier League trophy. And Slot needs this consistently now, Gerrard said on TNT Sports after Liverpool beat Marseille. So they need to also they win games for the Premier League. And that was when he also spoke about the low blocks. Said, no, don't be excuse me. Nobody they use low blocks. They give excuse. We know they've got the quality and the experience to produce performances like this. That's why it's so frustrating for Liverpool supporters. It's because of the standard of the team. The team have already set. So we haven't seen this run of form from them for a very long time. And that's why it's so frustrating and surprising. Now, say me they still respect Liverpool for at least they don't turn around. Liverpool are like unbeaten in like maybe 13 or 14 games. Now, because we who knows what's going to happen, but you expect Arsenal to go on and win the league. But there's still a lot of things will go happen when Liverpool get to play for. The FA Cup is huge, they are still there, and finishing in the top four is huge in the league, and also more importantly, may they actually do well in the Champions League. But for that same Champions League, Arsenal are favourite. We favourite everywhere. Any competition we will play this season will be favourite. For this season, Baba nobody better pass us. See Barcelona now, they play against Prague. Baka na team wey be say if you catch them, Baka get porous defence. If Baka play team like us, wetin go take the eye see? Dem no go believe am because if you play Baka, Baka go let you get a lot of chances to score. E come depend on you whether you go bury your chances. Anybody wey Baka dey play, you go sha create chance. Dem no get defence now. Dem get good attack but no defence. Now we say Pedri sef don go injury na 1 month about abi 2 months now, no really know. Me, I no get any particular thing wey I go dey look na say okay na this one I dey fear. If say na when Donnarumma dey PSG na I go say okay Donnarumma go dey save them. But that keeper no dey again. So no be Sporting Lisbon beat them the other day. That keeper wey no dey go show and dem no get better defence. You get. So if you catch them, you go see create spaces and you exploit it. Omo, if I dey remember when we go Parc des Princes, we be the first team wey force PSG to play 10 men behind the ball. Aje, nobody don go do am for their own home. For their home sef, dem go 10 men, dem go behind. First time, PSG no dey look to dey dominant. They were very recessive in that game. Na Arsenal dey run am. You get. So this season, it will take a mighty bit of unluckiness, or I don't know the kind of English I go use qualify am, for us to actually come out of that Champions League. Like e go be saying a bad day at the office. Maybe the referee just give us one kind red card. We come scatter our plan. Because we sef think am, who you go dey look now for this Champions League wey say they go give us that team? Because me I know say we go pass round of 16. Let's say semi-final now, quarter-final. Who dis say we go fit meet? Who go come beat us? Who go pursue us comot? But I no see that team o. But we just dey watch sha. Me I just dey tell you wetin me I dey feel sha. Now, away from that. So na this morning, according to from Give Me Sports, say Al Nassr dem dey plot move to sign Martinelli. Now, you see this Saudi Pro League, they wan do another invasion of the Premier League. So according to say there is this list of like 50 players wey Saudi Pro League teams wan come buy. Now, when you read this particular report, you go come see say true. The report by Give Me Sports correspondent Ben Jacobs on TalkSport states that Saudi Pro League deal makers are targeting 50 foreign signings this summer. No be any Premier League they look different league. with a major movement expected after the 2026 World Cup comes to a close mid-July. That the biggest movements are there go happen. However, one of those targets is Arsenal winger Gabriel Martinelli. Al Nassr are viewed as a genuine contender to land the Brazilian, with Arsenal being open to a sale, knowing that Andrea Berta is exploring a new starting man in that position for the start of next season. Make I address this one first. Every time you go dey hear me dey talk say next season I no wan see Martinelli for the starting 11. For you to know say Berta sef dey think the same way, probably Arteta sef dey think the same way, because if you are ambitious and you want your club to progress, people like Gabriel Jesus, people like Kai Havertz, people like Martinelli should be upgraded. But all of them no go fit dey upgraded at once. Some go take am one after the other. Martinelli first name should be upgraded. It is not a secret that we are looking for a new left winger, even though we no fit get that left winger now. We fit no fit get am now. If we want, we fit still get am na money. But more just take am say okay, we no fit get am. More manage those who we get for now. Say starting next season, Baba, we should be starting with a Yildiz or maybe a Rafaelio or somebody. That is not Martinelli. Trossard, I still hope he stays. But make a boss of brain next season. Trossard will be bad this season. If you be say next season, Trossard will come be Benjamin, which is like an upgrade, because first way they start, all of a sudden he come there for the bench. Powerful upgrade with that. To show you say if something you go wrong, you call out, so yeah, come run the level. It will make a whole lot of sense. So when I heard the report, me personally, I just smiled because I wasn't surprised. You get now the logical thing to do next season. So for all you Martinelli lovers, now our fan, now our player, all of us the support am. But when I carry for mind say next season, when people like me are saying we don't want to see him, it is not from a position of hatred or whatever, not from a position of progress and upgrade. So I hope you guys can really understand it. Now the report no end there. They say the Spitzer, that is Martinelli. You remember I said Martinelli scored 15 goals in the 2022-2023 campaign. And that campaign, we don't really win the league because with one game to go, we faltered. Although he has not hit the same form since then. So far, Martinelli has scored 60 goals in 252 games. Now, you know why Martinelli scored 15 goals for that season, and since then, he never scored that type of number again. That was the season where we were chasing top 4, 2022-2023. I can never forget. That season, we did for Europa League. That season, go and check the records. Gabriel Jesus performed very well in that season. Odegaard performed very well in that season. Saka performed. You see, Jesus, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, they did bad that season. They did score with no good. But now he had to replicate. Odegaard cannot replicate that same thing when you do that because nobody did play 10 men behind the ball against us as at then. People looked at us as a shit packer. That season, we dey find Europa League. Surprisingly, we come there for title race. Title race was not our goal. Namoko enter top 4. Instead, we call the fight for title. So nobody saw it coming. So that's why there was a lot of space for Martinelli to exploit. But after that season, people can say, wow, so now good like this. That was where 10 men behind the ball was birthed. Since then, Martinelli will never get in beard. Martinelli is good though, but for a team that has a lot of space to exploit, when they face 10 men behind the ball. So that is why instead take him out completely. For Premier League, it's not easy for him because they defending too much. But for Champions League, space plenty. You get. So what does that teach you? He is not fit for purpose for us when it comes to the league. And the league now be the major, like the holy grail you get. Now, Moko come up for that story. I can see another story where they talk say Arsenal they go for this 16-year-old defender Lago Machado from Brazilian side Corinthians. Well, me I just assume say that they buy this one to carry and go for all those academy. Don't be saying the senior men football they won't call use this one for. You get. So now what me I just see for the matter. Now away from that, let's quickly bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited, to the into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. So they are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 80 6464 2234, and they're located on number 7 Ekeniwa Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, Moko bring you message from Madam Adobe. We get this Turkish furniture for sale. So they brought in this Turkish furniture into the country. So they get complete sets available for sale. They get two three-seater chairs, two single-seater chairs, three side tables, one center table, big size dining table, six pieces of dining seats, and six throw pillows. Now, the contact person where you go meet if you're interested in this furniture na Madam Adobe, and call her on 080-206-026-34. So the location of this furniture na Shango Tedo, Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, do give her a call ASAP. All right, away from that, according to this report from Court of Sight, as I read that, I know they smile. Now, Court of Sight say worrying updates surely means Arsenal need to break the bank for forward transfer. What are they talking about? Now, when you read the entirety of this report, the Court talk say Arsenal reportedly have some concerns about Kai Havertz' long-term fitness development. That surely means that they might make another major investment upfront. You get. Now, according to the Daily Mail, the Germany international minutes has been managed carefully recently due to a flare-up on his knee injury that kept him out since the opening day of the season. So the report adds that Arsenal are concerned over Kai Havertz. Get. Now this thing I don dey talk for some days now. Say based on wetin dey do Kai Havertz, if before wetin do Kai Havertz first, I first time una talk say it will take like a substantial injury for us to enter the market. Now with wetin we dey hear about Kai Havertz, even sef I come dey see a report, not from the ESPN, from the wetin dey call am, Isakan, that works with the Daily Mail. So Isakan say exclusive, Arsenal have concerns over Kai Havertz's long-term fitness after his knee flared up again in recent weeks. Now, November setback was damaged ligaments in same knee he injured in August. How his body reacts to game time in the coming days is going to be key, which means Arsenal dey observe Kai Havertz now. How him body go react in the coming days before the transfer window goes down. Na im go come help them make an informed decision on whether they go enter the market bring in a new attacker or they go still dey manage the Kai Havertz. But regardless, one of our community members even enter my DM yesterday and say, "Sir CHUKS, all this way they talk about Kai Havertz, regardless of whether Kai Havertz recover or you no recover, shey dem no go replace Nwaneri ni? Nwaneri wey don go on loan, there's a vacuum. Shey dem no go replace am? So either way, we supposed to bring in an attacking talent. I'm of the opinion that they should just allow Kai Havertz to go and rest. Bring in somebody, at least one, because I don't want a situation whereby at the end of the day, when they regret, say, "Aye, Kai Havertz don't get injury now. Aye, if to say we know, then window don't close. If to say we know, it go make sense. Say you go buy the attacker now. Later, Kai Havertz come recover, which is good. You don't get two people. We go say, okay, that one replace Nwaneri. Then say Nwaneri go. You can't want manage Kai Havertz. If you say you go better, you go better. At the end of the day, no come better and window don't close. You don't lose Nwaneri, you can't lose Kai Havertz. You can't have only Gabriel Jesus and Gyökeres. God forbid something can happen. Because you can't tell when injury go come, when injury no go come. So I want to believe all these things I'm saying, if I can know this, Ateta knows it and Beretta knows it. Don't be more say you go put money down. There is loan with an obligation to buy. There is loan with an option to buy. There is loan, straight out loan. So get a loan player. Now the best way me I go fit advice was at the end of the day, no be my hand the day. So we'll observe and see how all these things go unfold at the end of the day. Now, this particular image came from Aston Villa's game when they play for the Europa League. So everybody done the bash Unai Emery. Say the way we treat Yuri Tillemans, make sense. Fine, you substitute her. They happy with that. What is what they push her for? What do they push her for the para? You get? Like, why can't you keep your hands to yourself? How do they make sense? What did they push him for? Because the guy, a lot of people don't talk about this matter. At the end of the day, Emery come and say, "I give you own defense." Say, Tillemans now is my son. Now be your own defense. It's my son. You get? When they ask him for the press conference, is your son? Me say, "Maybe they push her." Now, which kind of your son? Person, papa. All this coach. Now, this particular image has been going around the social media. They're going to look at teams where we say Arsenal don't break their unbeaten run. Now, when we beat Bayern, They did 17 games unbeaten where we trashed them. Now, Aston Villa, when we trashed them, they did 11 games unbeaten. Inter Milan, they did 8 games unbeaten. Atletico, 7 games unbeaten. And teams will say we end their unbeaten run, it gets. And it makes sense because we say will not be small team now, we'll be big team. So that one said we apply. Now, let's quickly bring you another message from another of our sponsor in Dove and Dove International. We did for Ikene, Ogun State, Nigeria. So they bring you the first private professional football academy in Nigeria and West Africa, combining academics and sports. So some of the benefits you would enjoy at Dove and Dove International include trials and placements at an academy in the UK and Europe, as well as college and university scholarships. So you would get exposure to local and international media. Admission is open, is ongoing into JSS1 to 3 and SS1 to 3. So if you're interested, you want to carry your picking, come Dove and Dove International Academy. So call them on +234-806686-6665 or +234-81-5628-2562 to actually get started. They also sent me pictures and videos of some of their words, get waiting for their academy where they train. So if you're interested, the number is at the bottom of the screen. So do well to get in touch with them ASAP. Now, the biggest news of the day, now be the fact says Steven Gerrard, what the talk say for him, he believes in that Arsenal go win the league at the end of the season. He gets. So in fact, I can't see another picture. Talking about winning this league, I see one comment, one picture where I screenshot. Now, Malcolm Dennis say if Arsenal fail to win the league, they will be forced to seek another world. So Patience Scotland say Arsenal is living rent free in your head. Get you see me say I don't think this, with all this edge you don't get, all the good team will get. I think they will not win the league. You see this earth no go fit contain we and people go banter us. We go need to like what Mark on talk. We need to come out for earth. People will go for Uranus or go for Jupiter. Go stay because the way they go take banter us, oh my god, for me, like I don't think this will pass. No, we must win this league because you go too mad. I want a defender when they call you but like I want a defender. Oh man, I don't even go that side. Well, my dad all over 605 things for us to just call the channels like come here with the time the evening to give you the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out. All right, guys. Ciao.